Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. I just want to let me holler at y'all for a minute about your role models. You know what I'm saying? And the people you look up to. You know, I think about the people I used to look up to when I was coming up and shit before I knew who they were and things of that nature. And I used to man, I want to be like you. You know what I mean? So on and so forth. And then you grow up and you realize that, fuck I want to be like them for? Like, nah, man, I want to be like me. Like, this is when you're young, though. You know, all my young folks, man, you know, you hold on to something or you gravitate to something that you look at as inspiring, or you look at as you know what I'm saying, having power or talent or prestige or whatever it is, right, for you. Whatever that issue, whatever that person is for you, you look at them like, especially those that don't have father figures, you know what I'm saying, like and this is where the sucker shit come in for me. You know what I'm saying? This is where I feel like the control, you know what I'm saying, the control aspect of it, man, they suckers for using motherfuckers like that. But also the people that become controlled, y'all suckers for allowing this shit. It's like, because I understand you may not know at first, but once you get put on and you realize what's going on and what you're a part of, you could change that shit. You could get out of that shit. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all let this fake fiat control y'all. Anyway, valueless fiat, might I add. But anyway, you know, I want to say this, man. Be careful of your idols, because your idols could turn into disappointments. Like, people that you look at as idols or living legends or whatever the situation is, how you see them. You know what I mean? Once you peel back them layers and you really get down to the nitty gritty and you get to learn who these people are truly, you know what I'm saying? Like, or what they represent truly, or who they work for truly, you know what I mean? You become disappointed, you know what I'm saying? And for those that like to say, you know, so-called celebrities, that like to say, we not role models, man. We just, nah, that's where you wrong. Anytime you're a public figure, whether you want to be or not, you're a role model. Why? Because you got millions of people looking at you, studying you, trying to mimic you, wanting to be you. So you're a role model, whether you choose to be or not. Like, that comes with the territory. You know what I mean? And for me, man, as a man, like, it's sucker shit to mislead a generation, or especially a young generation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got kids looking at y'all and y'all don't, you know, so y'all, rather than take on the role of role model, you know what I mean? And I understand, you know, we all can't, you know, some of us come from backgrounds where, you know, we're scared of being role models because we don't know how to be what people may want us to be, or what people may view us to be. This is why I say you got to be careful with the whole, you know, your idol thing, because, you know, idols turn into disappointments. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no shade to nobody. This just me telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unfortunate, man, and it's fucked up that at the expense of children, people are, you know what I'm saying? People, and and even more suckerish than that, the reason that people are turning and fading is for money. Like, bro, at the end of the day, when you die, guess what? That money don't go with you. So if money is the only thing that you attach success to, you're a sucker. I mean, God, what do you do while you here? Fuck that money. How many people's lives did you change? How many people did you affect on a positive level? How many people did you help? And I'm not talking about money again. How many people can you say, without the help of money, right, that you provided assistance to help better them mentally, spiritually, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The more I look at people, man, the more I watch these celebrities and the more I study these celebrities, you really looking at broken people that were manipulated and controlled into being even more broken. It's like you got people, billionaires, millionaires, you know what I'm saying? They got all the money and the fame and all that bullshit, right? But deep down inside, they unhappy, they broken. It's because they broken. It's because deep down they're not truly happy with their position or who they are or their control. They're being controlled, I should say. You know what I mean? Yo, long ago, my daughter was about 3 years old. And this is when I was on the chase. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be famous. I wanted my kids to be famous. I felt like they had what it took. I felt like they had the look. All the shit that they pump in our minds and they condition us to think. Yeah, I was on that type of time. So I took her to a audition, you know what I'm saying? They had the little Disney thing, and I'm gonna say this to say something else, but hear me out, bear with me. I take her to the joint. They give her the little what they wanted her to say and act out. She does it. She kills it. Boom. She gets invited. You know, we get invited to the big stage now. So we go to, I forgot where the joint was at, but it's a huge modeling situation with all these execs and all that in the room, whatever, right? So we go there, she kills it. You know what I'm saying? Kills it. Boom. So we get callbacks and shit. We go meet with people. You know, they had this thing where they call it a callback. Like you go meet with an exec, and if they like you, they call you back for, you know, whatever. Could be a show, could be a commercial, whatever. But anyway, long story short, I take my daughter there. She kills it. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is how the universe works. You know what I'm saying? The company she was with at that time was a company titled Bold Models and Talent. A fraudulent company. Anyway, to make a long story short, she never got the opportunity to become a Disney star, right? And I'm like, damn, you be thinking back then, like, damn, yo, we was about to make it, we had it. Everything happens for a reason. Now, fast forward, you know, me, after I learned and truly broke down and peeled back the layers of how this industry worked, and then even me, even entering into the industry on a certain level when chasing that dream and that fame and shit, and it not going in my favor either. And I begin to realize, like, yo, this is why I tell people you can't force shit. If it's meant for you, it's going to come to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, no, don't question it. Just let it go. Boom. Now, boom. You know, once I'm doing the research, I'm seeing how they cloning these kids, these Disney kids, and they literally creating these kids. Like, they not even real people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, though, what if my daughter would have got, you know what I'm saying? She'd have been wrapped up in that shit. And it's unfortunate that we people lie to these kids and say you could be whatever you want to be if you believe, but that's not really true. You know what I'm saying? You could be what you want to be if you're willing to sacrifice yourself. Now, everything comes with sacrifice, but it's levels to the sacrifice. I'm not willing to sacrifice the way y'all want me to sacrifice. I'm not willing to sacrifice my kids the way y'all want me to. Not over no for some money. Fuck out of here. You got to be a loser. You got to be a certain type of sucker to allow money to manipulate you to a point where you just willing to sell your soul, your people, and any and everything that come with it for money. Anyway, so this is where we at, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be other people. Be you. Because the people you trying to be not even happy with who they are. They don't even know who they are. You know what I mean? They in the system that forces them to work against or work for the demise, or work with the agenda, right? I look at brothers like Kyrie, peace to Kyrie, salute to the brother, man, who's using his platform in a way that I wish a lot of other guys did, but that they chose not to do. They just chose to sell out. Kyrie is saying, nah, nope, I know who I am, and I'm a stand on who I am, and ain't nothing y'all can say or do, you know what I'm saying, to stop me from elevating and living in the person that I'm supposed to live in. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that brother, man. Salute to that brother. I'm with you. I'm with you, Reed. I'm with you, Reed. I stand with you, bro. Because this is what they doing, man. They demasculating us. They doing everything in their power to strip us down, right? The only reason you can strip a person down is if they don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Once a person learns who they are, there's nothing you can say or do to them. Money not gonna work. None of that shit gonna work. None of them old tactics gonna work. Because they got knowledge of self. So, I say that to say this. Just be careful, you know what I'm saying, who you look at or look towards or idolize or worship or what have you, because not everybody's in your favor. They don't give a fuck about these people that you worship. Don't care about you. They sold you out. They became a part of an agenda for their riches, for their own personal riches. You know what I'm saying? To become a part of that 1%. You know what I mean? But be true in who you are, man, and love who you are, and understand that once you pass, it ain't about no matter how much money you had, that shit don't mean nothing once you go. But it's about the legacy you left. It's about what you taught. It's about how many people you helped while you were on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have to answer for their actions in one fashion or form. You know what I mean? So look at it like that. You know what I mean? Peace and love, love and peace. Be on the lookout for Death of a People, Rise of a Nation. Coming January 1st. Website coming January 1st. Get your hoodies. It's hoodie season, baby. It's hoodie season. It's going to get cold in a minute. Get you, you looking for that perfect little holiday gift. Get you a hoodie. You know what I mean? Peace and love.